Some of the most successful businesses in America are built on the strength and foundation of previous generations. Such is the case for this thriving family business that had its humble start with Benjamin Ourisman nearly 100 years ago.
My great-grandfather was a very successful sales professional and technician. He asked Chevrolet at the time if he could be a dealer. He lied about his age to Chevrolet. He was 18 and he had to be 20 at the time. And because of his success on the sales floor, they granted him a sales license. He had to borrow $500 from his mother, but he started the third Chevrolet dealership in the Washington, D.C. area.
So in 1955, my great-grandfather Ben passed away at a young age, and my grandfather Mandy took over at age 29. As cliche as this may sound, he took the business from 0 to 60. I became the #1 Chevrolet store in the country as he moved into Marlow Heights from D.C., and he established himself as a true titan of the automobile industry.
Building on the success of his father, Mandy Ourisman grew the company through leadership, innovation, and a vision for the future.
My grandfather Mandy was truly an innovator with advertising, and he got on TV at a time that no one else was on, and especially no car dealerships. And he spent a ton of money advertising on TV and created a jingle.
You always get your way at Ourisman Chevrolet. Hey!
You always get your way at Ourisman Chevrolet became a DC household phrase, and to this day still lives on in my own commercials I do. And they're goofy, but it's a way that I can relate to them.
It's epic!
And it's been inspiration for me. The deals will shock you.
Advertising was just part of Mandy's success. By fostering a strong business sense and a commitment to family and his children, they continued to make the business thrive.
My grandfather passed down to his children and ultimately to their children that if the family relationships don't exist, the business is a failure.
My great-grandfather Ben had a quote that he passed on to my grandfather, who passed it on to us, was, "If you take care of your business, it'll take care of you." And that resonates to me personally and my cousins and certainly my father and uncles.
The biggest impact the third generation had on the Ourisman Group was the expansion of the group from one large dealership to 30 plus, expanding into Virginia and Maryland and in Washington, D.C.
The third generation's really been able to grow the business, but simultaneously still keep that small business feel. By all running their own stores, they can be in the store every day, they can know their employees, and they make sure everything stays a community.
This strong commitment to community is a value that has been passed on from generation to generation and continues to flourish.
So our great-grandfather was one of the founders of the JCC in the greater Washington area, and that was passed on to my grandfather, who is involved in tons of organizations, including the Kennedy Center, and his passion for the arts has transferred to me, and I'm actually involved in the National Theater planning events and giving back to the community.
It is very important to our family as well as our family business to be very involved in the community and to be a significant member in the community. We tie this back into our everyday business by creating this sense of family and community within our dealerships.
The biggest philanthropic endeavor was definitely my grandfather, Mandel Ourisman, donating the Betty Lou Ourisman Breast Cancer Center at Georgetown Hospital.
It has since evolved to help many women in the area, including members of our own family. Recently, members of our family have made a subsequent donation to help with its new renovations.
But perhaps the best thing about a family business is the family itself.
As the third generation expanded, my father, my uncles, they set an incredible example for myself and my cousins of family and business and tying those two together, because it's not easy to do.
For me, one of the most important things is that my success or failure directly impacts my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my sisters, my brother. It means a lot to me.
My friendship with my family means to me a sense of guidance and help whenever it's needed.
It really doesn't get much better than being around loved ones in the work environment.
We love being around each other, we have tons of fun, and they're friends that can't get rid of me.
Ourisman Automotive Group has been serving the members of our community for nearly 100 years. For 4 generations, our dedication to customer care has shined a light on our commitment to excellence.
One of the things about a family business, in my opinion, is you get a truly intimate experience buying a vehicle here. It's not commercial, it's not corporate, it's truly, you become part of the family when you buy a car. It's not uncommon to say to a customer when they buy a car, welcome to the Ourisman family. It's sincere. We truly mean that.
Our staff serves our client base with the understanding that we're here to provide a solution to a need. It's not about the sale of an object, it's about how can I help my client accomplish what their goal is.
Ourisman Automotive Group understands the value of building long-lasting relationships with our staff, with our customers, and with our community. We have been here for you for generations, and we will be here for generations to come.
What makes Ourisman Automotive Group unique is that we have no exit plan or exit strategy. We're ingrained members of our community, and we serve those communities and plan to for another 4 generations.
We've had over 100 years of commitment to the greater Washington area.
What makes us great is you always get your way.
To find out more, go to ourisman.com. And remember,
You always get your way at Ourisman every day. Woo!